Okay, so we just arrived in Bangkok yesterday, and today we are headed out to Khao Yai National Park, where we'll be staying for the next 5 days and 4 nights. So we're there hoping to do some wildlife photography, look for some animals, and we'll see what the adventure brings us for the next couple of days. And we are off. Goodbye, Bangkok City. We are now officially headed into Khao Yai National Park. So our guide has just told us that there were actually some elephant sightings over the past few days in the national park. So crossing our fingers and hoping that we'll be able to see some elephants over the next few days as well. So Khao Yai National Park is the oldest national park in Thailand, and it's also the third largest national park in Thailand. Now I've been to Khao Yai back in 2018 with some friends, and we had a good time, but unfortunately because we didn't have a guide, we didn't actually get to see that many animals. So by this time we'll have a guide along with us, and hopefully that will bring us to a lot more animals that we are able to photograph this time around. We just got a glimpse of our first animal here, which is a baby buffelfish owl right up in the trees. I'm trying to show you a sample of the footage that I'm getting over here. Not a very good picture because it's quite blocked by the ferns, but nevertheless still a good first encounter, less than half an hour into entering the park. So just beside the buffelfish owl, we have actually spotted two great hornbills, and they're really high up in the trees. Really not bad start to the day. Just two families of gibbons just swimming about the trees, one black, one white, and I'll show you some footage of them right now. We're now just walking along the roads in the jungle looking for various species of birds, and in Khao Yai there are actually many different species of different birds, and in fact it's still the migratory season right now, so there are a lot more different birds that will be coming over here. We are now traveling through a lesser known part of the national park and hoping to find some more interesting bird life over here. So this is a part of the park that many tourists don't actually get to go to because it's fairly inaccessible and right on the opposite side of the main entrance where you usually go in from. So we are quite privileged to be able to access this area, seeing that there are no other people around except us, and we basically get the whole place to ourselves. So we're hoping to see if we can find more animals here, given that it's fairly unspoiled and untouched by other tourists. Just saw this. This is a gar. It's one of the target animals that we're trying to find here in Khao Yai, and we managed to see it just in front of us. Huge animal. So when you encounter such large animals like the gar in front here, I don't actually want to be taking from the level of the vehicle. So what I do is I actually grab this and lower it down here and shoot from here instead, so that it's more with the animal's eye level. So luckily we are here in the dry season where there are no leeches on the floor. Otherwise this will be a lot more difficult to walk through and muddy and full of creepy crawlies and insects that try to get through your skin. We are now insanely close to a bird that's called the red-headed dragon. This is the closest I've ever been to a bird of this size. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. Just there, on the tree. So some of the things that we are also finding in the jungles are small creatures like spiders and various insects as well. So right now we've just got a yellow spider right here on a leaf. One of the animals that we found right beside an establishment here is a snake, and it's just hanging casually off a tree just in front of us. And such a beautiful stick. So we just found our Asian elephant, which is an iconic animal here at Khao Yai National Park. The elephant is just off the road here on a big patch of grass. So what I've done is I've actually placed my camera low to the floor so that I would be lower than eye level with the elephant. After 5 days and 4 nights exploring Khao Yai National Park, we've seen a great variety of different animals and got to take home some incredible pictures. If you're interested to visit this nature reserve, I definitely recommend coming during the dry season, during the months from November to April, where the weather is pleasant and wildlife is more abundant.